Hello there, and welcome to the Inn at the End. You're just in time. Spring is in the air, and our players are playing A Quiet Year. Gone are the days of our one-shot adventures. Look, they're getting started over there.
Share and record.
We are recording. I see numbers moving.
Amazing.
You're ready to go. Take us there.
Okay, so I'll start us off. We're gonna play The Quiet Year. We're gonna make a village.
Do you want to do like an intro?
This is the season intro, so maybe give us a brief thing what we're doing.
This is like
why we're doing it.
I thought I was. I thought that's what I was doing.
Episode 00.
Immediately interrupted by half of the rest of the group. We're gonna play The Quiet Year. We're gonna start expanding on an established small community and see where it goes from there. So this is going to be for our new campaign, long form. We have been doing the one-shots that each of us have ran. We're amazing. But now we're going to get in the shoes. We're going to level up a bit with some characters. We're going to take them from one place to another and then to another place after that.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. And we're all in the same room for the first time in 2 years.
Yeah,
2.5 years. Last time we were all hanging out was the winter of 2020 with masks and everything.
And it is just as hot and sweaty as before.
Yeah.
As always.
Together at last.
Together at last. So yeah, we are playing The Quiet Year, a fantastic little community or collaborative storytelling game. To expand on the starting town that everyone is going to be from, where we're going to start our story.
Introductions.
Who are you?
I'm Alex, the DM for the upcoming campaign.
And we can actually go around.
That's weird.
Physically go around finally.
Now, can we just do alphabetical order, please, guys?
I mean,
I don't want to...
It kept it consistent. It really didn't because...
It made it confusing.
Yeah, we're not good with alphabets.
And then we also had two names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Alex or was it...
Four if you think
Professor?
about it. Like it was like...
Right.
Are we doing last
like,
name or
my
first
character's name, my name,
Yeah.
first name, surname.
Last name? Yeah. Okay, I'm Alex. I'm going to be DM. The players going around the horn here.
This way? This is
Likewise.
Dash. I don't really have we're not doing characters.
No characters yet.
So I'm Dash. I'm a 33-year-old white male.
Which is the equivalent of the human standard race in D&D.
I'm level
hit point.
I'm level 33. But I have absolutely zero skills.
Level 33 levels in commoner.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not just like the standard human in D&D.
I gotta be careful
It
how
is
I
the
say
standard human of D&D that plays D&D.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who else do we have?
Well, you've got me. I'm Caleb. I am also, surprise, surprise, a white male. Why did you make this a thing?
Yeah,
Now I feel like
We gotta call it out.
Wow.
We gotta call it.
I do my own thing, and you do your own thing.
Well, apparently
So
it's
white
just a
and
copy.
so male
What do you
and
do?
so 30-something.
Look, guys,
Yeah.
I'm trying to purchase tickets to Hamilton currently.
That is
Speaking of white male,
very 30-something
I
white
want to
male.
watch the thing where all the people of color sing for me.
Hey, don't say it like that. I'm doing this
Caleb,
for a woman.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
So I just turned 40 in May. What else did you say?
Does that make you
wanna
a
make sure I hit
resident
everything.
old?
I think so.
He's the old.
Yeah.
We're the littles.
Yeah, you're my
No,
little-
We've established.
No, it's,
we have not established anything.
it's recorded.
Established a
we-
I mean, it is on recordings.
Yeah.
Lots of things are in
And
recordings.
everybody embraced it at least once in the...
I don't think
I don't
that's
think that's
entirely true.
If so, I'll have to delete some audio.
Like this is the first time that I'm really bringing it up.
I'm
Yeah.
going to have to go to Google tonight.
Okay, so anyway...
Ensemble heist, folks. Let's go around the team with our roles in the
Yeah,
team.
so I'm the mama bear of this den, and I'm excited to play The Quiet Year. It looks like a cool game, and I encourage everybody to check it out. It's not like D&D, but it is a fantastic collaborative game.
Did you call it
looks
the
like.
Quiet Game? It's called the Quiet Year.
Yeah, it's a game.
It's a quiet game of a year.
It's not. You know
It's
what?
a game.
I tap out.
Anyway, the quiet game does sound like
See,
it
that's-
might be sinister.
Yeah,
Go play the
definitely
quiet
does.
game.
that's the
Mother.
game I want to play. It's the quiet game.
Definitely in church background.
And go. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited to figure out where the character that I've been brewing in my little brain is going to, be a part of and influence in some way.
Awesome.
So
I'm Milo, and I am also a 36-year-old white male with a beard.
Oh no, we all
what
have
you did?
beards.
Yeah.
No.
It's a problem. We've definitely got a problem.
we are a trope.
I'm same thing as everybody else. I'm just excited to get in a real campaign and be able to explore these characters. I had a lot of fun doing the one shots, but I'm ready to really dig into somebody and have a world that we all create together, which is what we're doing today, and grow this campaign. I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's gonna be awesome as well. Looking forward to getting back to true D&D, guys. True D&D. But first, we got to play The Quiet Year, which I wanted to give a shout out. It is designed and written by Avery Alder, and if you haven't done so, you could probably find it. I think it's Buried Without Ceremony is I don't know if that's like the website. Probably is, but it's also, I think, the company that makes it. It's also just Google A Quiet Year. The Quiet Year. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm
The
already
Quiet
up to
Game.
Star.
Google
a
the
quiet
quiet game.
It is The Quiet Year, a map drawing game. And you can find it. I think they even have a listing on itch.io that might take you to their website. Either way, it's a great game. They have a really cool physical book and bundle for you if you'd like, that comes in a really nice
Gorgeous cards with that.
yeah, exactly. So you might take a look at that if physical game things are your thing. I got the PDF in front of me, but the artwork is still beautiful, illustrated by Ariel Norris. I love the style. Anyway, going off the beaten path here. My name's Rhett Weisenfels, 31-year-old white male.
Hold up.
Oh, the youngest.
Oh,
real,
yeah.
Real quick, what year were you born?
1990. Yeah, for all you
I'm doing the math.
identity fraudsters here. Yeah, 1990. I'm a Sagittarius. 1990.
That
Saggy.
we knew.
Same. Also Sagittarius.
Oh, great. Here it comes again.
Saggy, baby.
Yeah, oh yeah. We got that Saggy fire.
And I just realized that I forgot to turn off the music in this room. So if you heard some Led Zeppelin or some Creedence Clearwater in the background, I mean, just enjoy that.
Yeah.
It's gone now.
Don't let them send you a cease and desist letter.
Yeah.
Don't let
Not us. I'm gonna fight them. I'm gonna say that's
we will
not.
not be DMCA.
That was not us. That was the neighbors.
What if that did us in? Not all these stupid white male jokes and comments and stuff, but it
Led
was
Zeppelin
Led Zeppelin in the background
themselves.
All of the white,
for Oh yeah.
all of the white,
one
male,
white group to another white group. Stop
of the-
copying us.
What if that's not what did us in, but the white male facts that we were dropping? Anyway.
So that's the
me.
crew. That's
Yeah,
everybody
that's us.
here.
Well done.
In case you guys wanted to know, I also have a beard. I'm white and I'm 35.
I'm the only
Good.
one that doesn't have a tattoo, though.
You want
doesn't
one?
have a tattoo?
I don't have a
I mean,
tattoo.
we can,
Oh,
we
would you
can
like
fix
one?
that tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
let's,
how to make
I've
prison
got some
ink.
needles. I've got some ballpoint pens.
Hey,
I feel like we're going to
I
roll
gotta
tide out to
we gotta talk
Tijuana
'cause
tonight.
I feel like you're probably learning stuff too. Like, I know how to make prison ink. So if you got the good,
One of my
look at
old
the-
bandmates
I mean, I do always
learned
worry
how to do
about-
tattoos in prison, and he would tattoo himself constantly with a paper clip and a ballpoint pen and a 9-volt battery.
I was gonna say there needs to be some. If you're using a paperclip, there's definitely a power source in there.
I was a young, impressionable, straight-edge white man at the time, so...
Oh, so you do have a tattoo.
No.
So what was this like five years ago?
No, I saw one look at that paperclip that he kept reusing, and I thought, that's not for me.
I don't think I want that. I don't
Not
want
quite enough
tetanus or whatever it
rust
is.
on
Give me a
that.
fresh paperclip, please.
Great bass player, though. Great bass player.
I mean, that's the sign.
Did a
of
lot
good
of
man.
time on the inside, but great bass player.
We have a couple of bass players here, so
Yeah.
Is everybody a bass player except for me?
Dash.
Do I look like a bass player?
Hell
No.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
I'm a-
kind of do.
I am-
you really look like
the
a
high-
bass.
I'm not a
have
bass player.
lead singer energy. Everyone knows
No.
this.
At
best,
I'm a front man.
rhythm guitar.
Everyone knows this.
Well,
Hey,
A
Google,
front
name
man.
a Saggy frontman.
It's like, oh, you
hear that?
mean
Google isn't
all
saying
lead
anything.
singers ever?
Taylor Swift is a Sagittarius.
Oh, that's
Male.
a great front.
I'm sorry, we have to only pick male artists.
How
Wow.
much of this needs to be cut? Because we need to start playing.
Let's
All
play some
of it.
quiet here. Here we
Poor
go.
Alex.
Rein in your littles, people.
That's Mama Bear's job.
Oh, get to it.
So let me go over a little bit about how this game is going to work. I have come to you all with a map prepared. Usually we start by making our own map. You guys add a few things. Because we are starting in a place where our characters are going to be from, there's a few things that I'm just setting the direction on. Like this is next to the ocean. There is a bay. There is a temple to the god Melora. Beyond that, we are going to make up what's going on here. The people here, in essence, we are all acting as not individual members of a community, but instead as the forces within the community. The change and the success and the failure of the things that happen, we're pushing those things. So, the way this is going to go, we're going to go around in a circle. We're going to take turns. Each turn is going to consist of 3 things. The first thing is you draw a card from the season deck. So we'll go spring, summer, fall, and winter. Draw a card from the current season. You are asked a question. It usually has 2 options, and you answer the question. That might mean putting something on the map to signify that. There might be some rules that go along with it, but you answer that question, and you specifically answer the question. It's not a open for discussion kind of thing. It's like you're the one making this decision on it, and it can be good, it can be bad, whatever. Second thing you do on your turn is there can be projects, and I will kind of like have these on these cards for us. The projects tick down every turn. So if a project takes 5 weeks to do, then it will tick down every turn until we get to it ticks down to 0, and then that project gets put onto the map itself. And then the third thing you do is you take an action. And the action can be one of 3 things. You can either discover something new, like you discover a gold mine, or you discover there's monsters in the woods, or you discover there's a crazy bear.
Uh-oh.
He's got the rabies, you know? You discover something.
First things first, that bear's got to go.
Yeah, it's got to go.
A big thing
sent out
about
a rating
Let's
party.
just bring
see
a
what happens.
religion around this bear.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely,
oh.
you can do that. Something you do not want to do with discovering things is to fix a problem with it. Say the town doesn't have a lot of medicine.
Bears.
I found
Doesn't have a lot
medicine
of
in the
bears.
forest.
Right?
Hey guys, I fixed our bear problem.
With more bears.
I brought in a wild bear.
I feel like all of a sudden I'm in Valheim. I've built a big fence around a bear.
So where are the bears coming in?
Yeah.
But say you had some bears. You don't want to discover the elite hunting group has come into town to kill all the bears.
Oh, no.
That's no fun. So discovering things is something interesting. It's not there to fix problems. We are not here to fix these problems. More so, we're here to make problems so that it's more
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
So you can discover something new. You can start a project, which could be whatever. Build a warehouse. Build some docks. Go hunting for things. Whatever you think can be done in 1 to 6 weeks. What I will do if we start a project, I'll write it down on a thing on the card. I'll put a counter on it, and that'll tick down. When it ticks down to 0, whoever made that project gets to decide where it goes and how it looks on the map. And then the third thing you can do, the most interesting one, is start a conversation. And if you want to start a conversation, you either make a statement or you ask a question. And then the conversation goes around the circle.
It's like a mini town hall.
It's like a town hall. Yeah. In essence, it's just like this is the community discussing something. Everyone goes around 1 to 2 sentences. Is what they say about it. If you made a statement, then it just goes around once. If you asked a question, you, at the end of it, get to make one more final statement. And then after that, nothing happens, because that's the way conversations work, is sometimes you talk about things and sometimes nothing gets done.
Most
of the time, nothing happens. But it gives a kind of sense, a vibe for what's going on in the community. So there's 3 things you can do with your action.
Great.
In essence, that's it. We're going to record everything on this little map, the things we discover. And to start out with, I want to just go around right now, put something down on the map, Dash.
Oh,
Anything.
like what kind of thing, I guess?
Let me start this off with the kind of backstory of this place first.
Oh, good.
Because there's a little bit of backstory.
Oh, okay.
What's it
It would
called?
also make sense if we all have an idea of what our characters are going to be.
So here's something to note.
Naturally.
Do not try and put anything from who you think your character is going to be. Don't try and add anything to this world based on that.
Okay.
The intentions you should have is on the week-to-week basis. You shouldn't be thinking forward into the future of setting up things you want to see, because it's going to be more interesting if we find out what happens along the way.
See, guys.
So yeah, the characters
told
that
you not
you're
to think about
going
them.
to play, throw those out of your mind as we play, and then think about them when we're finished.
But I worked so hard.
Weeks
they
worth
work.
of work
And this is-
gone.
yeah.
They work in the world is what like the creative thing will be.
Yeah. And then that's the thing. If something shows up where it's like, well, now my character can't do this, why not?
Yeah.
Answer that question, why not? And then we can come to a conclusion of why that's, we can absolutely make anything work.
And I was messaging with Alex earlier today. Some of the things that my character needs to be fully fleshed out will probably come out of playing this game. Like, I will find out about certain conflicts or relationships or
Absolutely, yeah.
like
Everything
occupational
about
struggles or something.
everything about my character
Is yet to
gonna
be.
come out of this.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, because in essence, what's going to happen is by the end of this year is around where your characters are going to be born, or they had just recently been. So you're going to grow up in this new community.
Great.
So the backstory of the place that I have here, let me give it to you. It's a temple sits on a gray and black cliff overlooking a calm bay. Just beyond the bay is the inner channels of Haven, full of storm and danger. The temple is called the Lighthouse Altar. The patrons of the temple are followers of Melora, who dictates the conditions of the inner channels. Because of the care that the people who worship Melora here at the altar because of the care they take at the altar, at the temple itself, the bay here remains safe. Most places along the inner channel, these kind of inlets, these small bodies of water would be dangerous. But because of the temple here and the care that the followers here take, this bay is safe. They can fish here. They can provide for the small community that is here. Diviners and prophecyers.
Prophets?
Prophets. Here we go. I was going to get there. Around Haven have been glimpsing the future. And what they see coming is something that the people at the altar already know is coming. That the inner channels are going to calm soon. In some number of years, they will become calm again, and they will become traversable again. In their current state, they're not. So they know that is going to happen soon. And so the quiet year is this year leading up to when that might happen. These rumors are abound. People are now interested in places like the Lighthouse Altar because of its long history during these times of calm as a safe place, as a guiding light to this usually 50 to 100-year period where the inner seas are calm. And so the changes that are going to happen during the quiet year, as we play it will be because of these rumors that are circulating. The two things I've put on the map is the temple itself, that is on kind of like the cliff in the center there, and then the circular bay that remains calm. Usually there's no kind of restrictions to the Quiet Year. There are two that I would like to make. The first one is a hard and fast rule, I hope. The second one, less so. But the big thing is the channels are not calm yet. The inner channels are not calm. They are not safe. In essence, that means if there is anything that comes up where it comes from those channels, then anything coming from there needs to be broken. It needs to be battered. It needs to be unusable by the time it gets there. There's no ships that are coming through the inner channels. There's no, tradespeople, fishermen coming there without being wreckage. The second one is that the lighthouse altar is remote. Because it's along this sea that's impassable, it in essence is landlocked. And so there's no major cities, no major nations that are nearby. And that means that there's nobody controlling this town. This town is remote. So those are my two rules. The inner channels are dangerous. This place is remote. And that's it.
Cool.
Great.
Yeah, everything that happens here.
Yeah.
Right.
And it stays here
Yeah. What happens
until we leave and come back.
Lighthouse Altar stays in Lighthouse Altar. And intentionally, I left the name of this place unknown. The only time they refer to this, the only people that would refer to this are referring to the temple itself. So, as we start, we're going around. So the landscape is there's a sea that's dangerous. There's some cliffs that come up to the
Temple.
to the temple, and then it goes into the mainland itself. And so as we're putting stuff down, you can put landmarks, you can put buildings, you can put anything that you think might be there.
Terrain?
Absolutely, you can put terrain. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I feel suddenly like an immense responsibility.
Right.
Yeah, you're the first one, dude. Don't.
This feels really well. I guess
The most fun you could have right now is
There's
just fuck it up.
Yeah, there's a temple right here.
Yeah, massive temple. It will get crowded quickly, so don't try and make things too big too quickly.
well, I mean, the first thing that came to mind was just like to add docks
Absolutely.
in
Cool.
the bay. Which
Yeah,
would-
yeah.
Oh,
which
nice.
makes
Okay.
sense.
Good
So-
call.
Yep.
Wow. Are we cartographers now?
Bro.
Are we in?
Yeah.
We made it.
I'll also tell this to you all right now. I'm very excited to take this map into Incarnate and make it eventually.
Oh,
For
gosh.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, and the way we're doing this, like, there's docks. Well, obviously, there's other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing is just because it's not there doesn't mean it's not there.
We don't have it. Yeah.
Obviously there's all kinds of terrain there. There's all kinds of things there. We get to put them there. We get to discover them.
So while we are doing this portion, are we still within the 3-turn? Like
This is before that, basically.
okay.
Yeah. We haven't
we do
haven't
this
started that
and
yet.
then we start the.
Yeah.
Okay.
And basically what I did, I came in prepared. I already put the temple down. Cool. And now you guys can put the other things down. Usually when you play this game, you kind of come together with where the terrain is, the idea. But with this, we're using it as this starting off point.
All right, that's what I've added.
He drew too good.
Perfect. Looks good.
Is that fine?
Too
I
good.
love it.
Great.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
Cool.
Well done, Dashel.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't fuck that up.
I have to go
Leave
last.
it
I'm
to
going to be the
me,
one
yeah.
that just like ruins the map.
No, you have the most ideas that have formed before you
Yeah, because
came.
you get to play off of what we've done.
I can sort of milk
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you're right.
You could literally play the real lowball game and just be like, well, there's docks, so there's a boat.
Well, if there's docks, there's a market.
And don't worry too much. We're going through 52 cards. We're going to put 52 different things on there.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Oh, wow.
Because if you just start a project, you'll put something on there.
Sure,
So
yeah.
Great.
This will all start looking like you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense why this is here. And
Are you worried about resources? because
the mechanics.
yeah,
Like
Not
a
yet. No,
efficient
we're not.
spot.
We're not going to
Okay.
worry about that yet.
Okay.
What's that?
Like I was thinking, like what if I wanted to put like a fishing spot in the bay or
Well,
something?
my question was more about similar because that's a resource, and do we have unlimited? You know, do we have
Once we put everything
scarcity?
down, we'll do the resources and scarcities then. We'll come together and figure out what that's going to be.
The
So just
reason-
put something down.
Well, the reason I ask is because what I would like to put down could possibly affect that, and I don't.
What do you want
No.
to put down? Say it.
I want to put down a bubbling spring somewhere up here that provides fresh water.
Do it.
Absolutely.
And it
Yeah.
produces a stream that goes
I actually
into the bay.
hate that. No,
It's not your turn. It's not your
I would say
turn.
just put the bubbling spring on there.
Okay.
Finding like the river or something there, or a project to take that into there. I think
Bingo.
might be
I like
something.
that. So it's just the source right now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
This works so well for what I was thinking.
Yay. Okay. So I imagine
where you gonna put it?
right on the dock.
Yeah.
Whoever
There's
built
a
these docks
fresh
picked the
natural
worst
spring
spot.
coming right out from the planks of the dock.
Stack all of our things up. Well, you know what else is there? The spring's under the dock.
An earthquake. It's all gone.
It looks like there's a beer hall right on top of the fucking docks. So
Now it's a wharf.
Quiet Year is a terrible game. It's full of bugs. You can stack things on top of each other.
Yeah.
Glitches the game out.
They
It doesn't
should've
even
thought of
play. It's
that.
unplayable
They
if you
should've
do
thought
that.
of that.
Fucking idiots over there at fucking Buried Without Ceremony, just fucking producing broken ass.
They didn't even have a bear on the map.
So
What are
I'm
you supposed to do?
strike one.
so I am not an artist, so I'm just
And you
gonna.
don't have to be.
draw-
Just draw what?
Just draw your representation. It could be a drinking fountain, a scuttlebutt.
It
as
looks
they used
like
to
a
be called.
miniature volcano.
That's fine.
And just write in bubbling spring.
I don't know how to write dash.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh, my
sake,
God.
you old man. This isn't fit. No, I'm kidding.
You've spent 40 years on this planet and haven't learned.
I don't know how paper works. Yeah, some people program their VCRs for their grandparents. We're fucking writing for you.
How does this mechanical pencil work?
I need a fucking slate and chalk.
Anybody got a stick and some dirt? Okay. Spring. Oof. Did I spell it right? Dash.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
That-
that's the
if that's the way I wanna do it,
That's the
that's-
drawing you want to go with, I guess. That's the drawing you want.
That's how you want to do it.
Look, that's what we need right there, dude. A beautiful
there money in
fucking
this?
golden
Look at
ass.
his bills.
Just a beautiful
Wait,
tree.
is this where you
this
stuff
your office?
Is this where you stuff your bills, Milo?
Is this file cabinet?
I mean, it's stuff just kind of falls
Check
in
the
there.
date on that. It's from 2020.
Just finding bills between his couch. Dude, I don't know, man. All right.
Okay, so when I first heard about this idea, I got a geology mind, and I was thinking about the Missoula floods,
Of course.
and that was something that I
I
thought
think we were all on the same page.
is an amazing thing that happened in Oregon and Washington.
Missoula floods are amazing. Absolutely.
And that's why we
floods, yeah.
have sea fossils in the Willamette Valley floor.
Exactly.
That's why the Willamette Valley is so good for growing things.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Especially in
We
Brooks,
stole all our good
in Lake
dirt from
LaBiche.
Montana.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, that onion field off of
Walla
Chamala.
Walla.
Yeah.
Walla,
Yeah.
yeah. Walla Walla onions.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not even thinking, dude. I'm talking about the
So
cornfields.
I'm going to do something
It rotates. Sometimes it's
really,
corn,
really
sometimes it's
nasty.
onion.
Here's my idea. There was
too local.
there was a wall that blocked this spring over time.
Ooh, we already have contention. I can see Caleb hates it.
Wow.
Where's that contention die?
That's right. That's right.
And
There is a mechanic where contempt can be brought. We're not going to deal with that with this Quiet Year.
I'll
game.
just
with this
bottle it up like
you
I
can
do everything else.
absolutely you can mention it. Mentioning contempt works perfect.
He's doing it right
with,
now.
with
Good
this
job, Caleb.
ice dam, we had a buildup of water in the spring. This wonderful spring that's here. And eventually that ice dam broke. And we had a giant flash flood
Don't make anything too big.
that went around.
It's like a flood basin.
You're
It's just a line. It's very
I
skinny.
know that line is going a long, long way.
Yeah, it's a long line.
but,
it
it's,
went
but it's like a
around.
basin, right? Like where it's
Yeah.
like
There are multiple areas along this basin where there is scoured land and there is farmable land.
yeah, that's dope.
So you've made a flood
I made a flood
in the past.
in the past.
Like
Okay.
a fertile land spot.
Yeah.
That-
There's fertile land
We
and
haven't-
there's scoured.
So, have we developed the agriculture yet, or has that yet? To
Yeah,
We don't know.
We've
Okay.
never farmed before.
But a river, scab land, and wonderful Willamette Valley farmable land.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suck it, rest of the world.
I think it's
So this is the first round we're doing. These are the big features that are part of this. But when you're putting something down, inch by inch is about the size you want to do. Something that affects the entire place, not so much what you want to do.
Great, Milo.
I didn't get
You
that
flooded
memo.
our town
I know,
on
that's
your
fine.
first turn.
fair.
We're doing big landscape stuff to start. It's fine here, but just like going forward is a note.
To be
well, I
fair,
want to change mine.
I
then.
think the inch by inch, he did the wall.
There was an ice dam,
Yes.
and what happened after that was
it wasn't his fault.
It affected the entire map.
Yeah.
That's the part I'm talking about.
Okay, so now mine is going to be a volcano that has been spewing ash for 1,000 years.
exactly, yeah.
and we're basically-
absolutely.
Can I,
The whole place
can
is
I-
covered under ash.
Have you guys ever seen The Lord of the Rings?
Can I use my turn to erase what other people have done?
You can with
To
projects you can
retroactively
do that.
Undo things from history.
Yeah, because I want mine to be that we're short of wood and need to break the docks. Is that a... No, I'm kidding.
No.
Just
I'm
light it on
joking,
fire.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're just discovering parts of
could-
the landscape.
Okay.
You could do the Great Fire of 393 that came through and decimated the docks.
Now, that would be like 4,700 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, that's what happens from my volcano.
And they, for some reason, haven't built it back yet.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of standing.
Yeah.
Now, how crazy can I get? Like, what if they found like a weird, like, I don't know, magical thing
Maybe, yeah.
inexplicably?
In the first turn, you guys are going so big.
Yeah.
I literally built docks.
Yeah.
I built docks, and
Should
then you
I
guys were
should
like,
I bring it
Because
in?
you get a gold star for that, because good job.
Should I bring
thank
it
you.
in?
I
Because
provided clean drinking water. Hello.
Should I be bringing it in? Because in my mind, I'm just like, it's going to be like a structure over here, and they don't know what it is.
What is it?
I
What
feel
are
like
you talking about?
that's a later, like, in
Because
the turns.
that could be like that could make sense,
Like
but
a
it
new
could be
discovery.
you discovered something. You discovered a magical volcano that is exploding with lava. What is the degree of this magic?
I don't know. The volcano took me to the ghost fence from Morrowind, so I was thinking, what if they found a weird mystical fence thing that was like a little spot?
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not doing that. I got to
Yeah.
think about this.
But yeah, something like that. Some like question mark, right? That works perfect.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. I like that.
not know about it in game. Well, we won't likely know about it. Like,
why don't you speak into the microphone?
Because I don't know this.
We're all picking it
Yeah.
up. though.
Or what about like an Indiana Jones style temple with a question mark over it?
A cave entrance, a temple entrance. Yeah, absolutely.
A cave entrance along the coastline,
See, that's
Ooh,
just ripe with
coastline.
possibilities.
a
Coastline.
la
is cool.
Goonies, a la Goonies.
Well, okay. I'm definitely just gonna start it where I did it.
Oh, this is Astoria.
We're just building a
We're
story.
Building Astoria.
And the shrine is just the tower.
yeah.
There's the Columbia River
Yeah.
that, scoured the land.
Yeah.
And the
all
Missoula
coming together.
floods, whatever that is you guys made up, which definitely didn't happen. I don't know.
It
No, dude,
100% sounds
It's why
made
we
up.
have like 70 million year old fossils in the Willamette Valley, dude.
I'm going to be honest. I've lived in Oregon my entire life, and I've never heard of this.
All right.
Wow.
If
Well,
guys
you
wanna
didn't grow
know
up in the
about
flood
the
basins of the Missoula flood, did you?
I mean, yeah, I come from the Scablands in eastern Oregon, and we definitely talk about how the Willamette Valley stole all of our soil.
As we should have,
They're
because we're
real
better.
Yeah.
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 It's not as windy.
You should have protected it better.
The Willamette Valley, it's called the promised land of Oregon for a reason.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look up like what the Willamette Valley means, it like means the like land of sickness because like
Because we're
everyone-
sick as fuck. dude.
Yeah.
Everyone can land a kickflip
so
every
wet
time.
and
We land a
miserable.
kickflip, and a sick ass guitar riff plays every time someone from the Willamette Valley shows
All
up.
have backwards hats. Okay.
Anyway,
That was good.
Milo, you're talking about history, and let me tell you, history is boring as shit.
History should be left a mystery.
Yeah.
No one's ever learned from history.
We'll never do it again, so what does it matter to remember?
I know I won't.
Yeah.
Drinking an Oktoberfest beer after a weekend of Oktoberfest beer.
Yeah, keep the party going. Yeah.
Rhett's been real quiet over there. He's putting a Lich's phylactery inside a cave. He's gonna speed run the campaign when we start session 1.
I'm gonna go.
It's like, no, I don't take your quest prompts. I'm going to this
I'm
cave.
going over here.
I know there's magic
I'll
shit
be gone
in there.
for 2 days. Don't worry about it.
I will shoot to level 15 within the first session.
I see a little like a little ziggurat.
Thank you. He got it right off the bat.
Is it a
dude.
stepped thing? Cool.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like a pyramid,
Yeah,
but
well,
You don't know what a
pyramid.
fucking Missoula flood is, and you don't know what a ziggurat is. What the fuck?
I don't. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that is.
It's just a little temple, and I put some trees around it.
Okay, looking good.
Like I was thinking, like a dungeon that you might find in the fucking woods or something.
he hates it.
I think maybe if I understood, like, what kind of scale are we looking at?
That's a temple. Like, you know, if you go to a diner,
Okay.
and they've got a map of like the city you're in.
Oh, and like here's where the church is,
Yeah.
and here's where the capital is.
There's a picture of an airplane where the airport is.
I've never been to a diner. I live in the Willamette Valley. We don't really do diners.
They were all flooded
we
out.
do
Rogers
French
all closed
restaurants.
down.
Like a map of Salem that would have the enchanted forest in the bottom,
Oh,
but
so
like a little cartoon of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I may have went a little bit bigger. Than
Yeah, but that's fine for this first part. Absolutely fine.
We know.
We know.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah,
When I'm sorry. What are you doing?
yeah. It's because I saw this, and what I wanted to see was this.
Yeah.
But it's fine. No, this is good. This is
Okay,
this
but real
is
talk, who did the best?
movement? We all did because we were building this together, and it's going to be gorgeous.
It's not a competition,
Yeah.
Rhett.
Man,
dude.
If anyone wins
this
this,
is why
we've lost.
Alex is the DM.
I was gonna say, if I was in charge, I would have ranked you all.
Ret point for you. Ret point for
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Not for you. All right, so we need to come up with abundances and scarcities. These are the driving forces of the community. So yeah, there is this temple here, but there's also a community of people that live around the temple: fishermen, foragers, farmers, all these kinds of people that have their own little lives, and that's a big part of what the community is that we're going to build.
Right.
So we need to come up with 2 abundances and 2 scarcities. Things that the town has a lot of and things that the town needs.
Do we just shout it out, or do we go around?
You should. We come. What do we think?
I mean, since we're in a bay, I would feel like fish is an abundance.
Fish feels
sure.
good.
Fish
Fish feels
feels-
good.
I'm gonna put
Does-
down fish and in parentheses just food in general.
So with the spring, do we want that to mean that we have an abundance of water, or is that like something that we have not yet tapped into?
We could call fresh water a scarcity.
That works.
And
Makes it interesting.
I feel like maybe we would have like I don't know, like woods nearby, like a forest nearby.
Woods feels right, but who knows what happened with these floodlands? You know.
Well, we have forests in the Willamette Valley. Plenty of them. In fact, I think there are forests
never
named
heard of
after the Willamette.
Never heard of it.
I'm trying to think. There's a lot of things you can get from a forest. Do we want to be more specific? So like timber or
I would say timber building.
like foraging,
Yeah.
gathering areas, hunting grounds, things like that.
Yeah, we're good on fish. You know,
think?
we're good
So
with
like
food. so-
lumber in general would probably be in abundance.
Yeah. We'll go with lumber.
Okay.
So we have a lot to build with.
Very
with that.
wood oriented.
And so scarcity.
I already know Rets. Rets, actually replacing one of the abundance would be magical items, probably. Right?
Yeah, with abundance of +1 rings of Souls of Jordan.
Yeah. Okay.
Scarcity.
So scarcity, a big thing. This place is remote, so maybe something tied to that.
I think we're scarce on Tarasques.
Medicine might be a scarcity.
I like that.
Predators.
Medicine feels
Predators.
good.
I like
Scarcity.
medicine.
Yeah,
Medicine?
medicine
Yeah,
is
I'll
a
go
good
with
one.
medicine.
Alex gave that one. He's a DM, but I actually think that's really
It's an interesting one.
Yeah.
that'll have consequences that are fun.
Right.
Well,
And definitely
Yeah,
think of
we
that.
love fun
Consequences that are fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, in this place we have an abundance of fish, an abundance of lumber. We have a scarcity of fresh water and medicine. Potentially, we might be able to fix those with projects that go on during the time. If we have, in agreement, think that because of some project or actions, something gets added to the list, something taken off the list, we kind of discuss that as we go along. There are specific cards as we get into summer and fall and winter that make those decisions for us. So
Rock and roll.
we don't need to have goals in mind of fixing these things. They're just there.
Great.
Sweet.
So we are going to start in earnest. I'm going to get down here.
Oh boy,
I'm going to grab my cards.
here we go.
Not that one.
Are those official?
These are official Mountain Dew cards that my wife has
I
had
didn't see the Mountain
for
Dew. Okay.
probably 20 years. I immediately poured a Monster Energy drink on them when I got them here. So I'm going to have to explain that to her when I get home.
Yeah.
Whatever card you pick has a related set of questions, and I'll read those off of here, or Rhett has the same thing on the pad, the tablet there. So, who wants to go first?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to go. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
That's fine.
Or we could just go around.
No.
That
You're
would
good.
make things easier.
No.
I think you're good.
You already said so.
I got a 3 of hearts.
3 of hearts. So first thing we do is we ask the question. So it's one of these two things, okay? Someone new arrives, who, or 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight. What provoked them? Which question do you want to answer, and what is your answer?
I want to do the fight.
All right. So yeah, 2 of the community's younger members get into a fight.
I mean, if they're going to get into a fight, they're going to get into a fight over a girl.
Wow. We are in a small town.
Hell yeah, brother.
Community members get into a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting into a fight over a girl at the temple who they both fancy, and she is like the woman that everyone wants to be with.
Men
All
want
right.
to be her.
So yeah, they're
Women
fighting over a lady at the temple, and she's a beacon of romance in the town. Perfect. Second thing, projects tick down. We don't have any projects. Third thing, you get to take an action. So start a conversation, start a project, or discover something new.
Let's discover something new.
And whoever's turn it is should be holding this.
Pencil's right there, Milo.
I didn't realize there were extras for everyone.
Alex
Oh,
ain't
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
around, dude.
Yeah,
I was
I bought
like,
a
do you want
pack
me to
of-
bring
yeah.
crayons? And he's like, no.
No,
I got this, bro.
I wanted to put it on my watercolor paper in case I want to watercolor later.
That's fine. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So something new that is discovered, related. I want it to be related to the thing that I answered the question about. There's going to be this pier, not a pier, but like a rock cliff face that this girl likes to go and talk to the boys at. And it's a place where people have come to remember her. Well, no, it's a place that
It's
people,
a little rocky meeting area.
yeah, it's a
I like
place where
that.
people like to go to, and maybe meet lady folk.
It's a make out point.
It's a make
It's
out.
make out point. There
It's
you
a
go.
make
Yeah,
out.
What? And building off that, not building off that, but what I wanted to say real quick is that under discover something new, it could also just be introducing a new situation. It could also be a problem or an opportunity.
Discover something new.
It doesn't have to be something
poison the water
necessarily
hole.
right. It doesn't have to be something physical. It could be like a caravan comes to town or something. It could be. I like the idea though that you're building off of with this. Like, this is an issue that's been because I don't know. Maybe there's like
We need some place for some young people
for young
to go
people to go and carouse.
and kind of like experiment and have a good time. And this rock formation is the place where they all go.
I like
Nice.
it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I like it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's it. Let's go other way around.
Sure, that sounds great.
Counterclockwise.
Okay. Oh, you can keep your.
What, do we all have pens now?
Yeah. So I draw
Drawer.
9 of hearts.
9 of hearts. To do. A charismatic young girl convinces Minnie to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it? Who joins her endeavors? Start a project to reflect this. Or a charismatic young girl tries to tempt Minnie into sinful or dangerous activity. Why does she do this? How does the
good.
community respond?
Definitely the second. It's very easy to follow after what Milo did. Like
Witchcraft.
I
Yeah.
love the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she's trying to.
Asmodeus.
She enjoys the attention.
Asmodeus.
I think she enjoys the attention that she gets, and she's finding out that she can use it to make gains. And, but what is the thing?
So yeah, she's trying. So a charismatic young girl tries to tempt Minnie into sinful or dangerous activity. What did she do? Why does she do
So
this?
why?
How does
She's
she
trying to gain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just prompt you with with an idea. The inner channels are dangerous.
Yeah. So I think that she probably wants to see how many of these fawning men or boys or whatever are crazy enough and committed enough in their infatuation with her that she challenges them to cliff diving at the very point where the rough seas join the calm bay.
I love this.
Much like in Twilight, when Bella jumps off the cliff into the sea because she thinks she sees Edward.
Right.
Oh God, are we just building Forks, Washington?
Did the flood hit there?
I have that DVD.
Did the flood hit
the
there?
documentary about yeah.
Oh,
If we want to watch it
guys.
after this, I mean,
Look,
Don't have to. I can recite it.
the
for you.
flood didn't hit Forks, but it definitely hit the peninsula. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I think happened. She's and of course the guys are eager to try to prove how tough they are for her.
Oh yeah.
And
Gas
so
is
they
jumping.
eat it
like
right
a show
up.
of strength, you
Yeah.
know, to take this and live.
And who,
Dash is a jumper.
I said yeah. I said you're jumping. I said oh yeah. Dash is jumping.
Yeah.
Well, I can only speak from our similar Saggy fire. So
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
If
yeah.
there's a lady who wants us to jump into the dangerous ocean,
I am immediately.
I mean, there's no Facebook in this place, so we're jumping.
We're jumping. It's my only option.
oh, that's good.
All right, so yeah, that's what you've answered the question.
Cool.
Projects tick down, nothing happens, and then you can discover something new, start a project, or start a conversation.
Also, though, did we figure out how the community responded? Just by like people were doing it, or were there
how does the community respond?
are people against it, or
Oh.
how is the town split on this?
I
or
think
are
there's
they?
probably.
Did we lose anybody?
I maybe that's
for
a
sure.
tragedy that happens later.
You tell me, bro.
No, you tell me.
You tell me.
what happens to this woman who is like convincing?
Let's find out
men
together.
To
Yeah,
dive in.
Yeah.
But I think the community's mixed on it.
Yeah. I think it's pretty obvious that
Some
the
young men are
older,
eager.
better critical thinkers of the group probably are like, that's a stupid idea.
So that's Caleb and
Yeah. And everybody else.
Red and I
everybody else
jumped.
just
Red
eats
and
it
I
up.
jumped.
Yeah.
we're fucking goners, bro. Dash hit the rough sea. I hit the calm bay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But there was a rock right underneath.
Both gone anyway.
Both dead. Yeah.
So does that kind of cover
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that
I think
part?
I
And
think
so
we
now
got
I
that.
can start a project, ask a question, or
Discover something.
discover
new.
something new.
discover something new. I think I want to get projects going, but I can't help but feel like there's a new discovery on the horizon. A peculiar old person comes into town asking where the shrine is, and the shrine that they are asking for and adamant that is in the area is not the lighthouse altar that everybody goes to.
Interesting.
So it creates confusion.
That's cool.
What
Want to
was
draw a
it?
little old man?
An old man near the
He
temple.
better be so fucking
With
little,
just- yeah,
dude.
with a
I
just
swear,
question mark
if
over
he's
his head.
huge, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah, he's the fucking biggest dude.
But still a temple to Melora, or
I don't know.
gotcha.
I don't think
Just
anybody.
a temple and gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect.
okay.
Yeah.
A non-denominational temple.
Well, I feel like
An assembly of the gods, if you
now
will.
that I kind of understand what you were going after, what the question was, it's gonna be some nature-based thing, not
yeah.
not necessarily.
But they weren't looking
Melora,
for-
like a
they're
deity.
like-
Yeah,
No, not the one that's here.
Yeah.
Something way different.
that that
the,
isn't
the one I'm looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, like it's lost to time, or a different people
yeah,
group
no,
knew about
love,
it.
I love that.
So here's an old man with a cane. I don't.
You want a cookie?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you pointing at?
Sadly,
You're such a child.
pointing towards the cookies.
I better take one of each.
I'll make a sandwich out of that. Delicious. Oh, well, that one's by your feet there, Caleb.
Cool.
I'm gonna switch chairs. I'm gonna take that little footstool one.
Do you want to switch with me? Okay.
I'm gonna be around. I want to be like 8 inches lower.
Okay.
I have my own pencil. Thank you.
Oh, that's right.
I love that bench, though.
I don't want your
That's
pencil.
a dope bench.
So where's this cookie that fell?
Oh, it's right down there. I think it might have gone under the couch.
It's gone, dude.
Cool. Is your cat okay with cookies?
I mean,
He wants you to find it.
He was like, please get it off the floor.
I honestly, I have no
don't
idea
need
where it is, and I
cookies
don't
on
know why
the
I'm
floor.
talking into the mic about this.
Oh, is it gonna fit?
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
While you're down there, love.
Dude, Alex. Oh, watch the big cord. Watch the big cord in front of you.
There's a big cord.
You couldn't find it either.
Yep. Yep.
No.
Are we
And-
sure that one?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
There you go.
Cookie gone. I get you cookie, got you cookie.
I get you cookie. I got your cookie.
I get you cookie, got you cookie.
Oh no.
Hold on. I'm going down again.
Are we still dealing with this cookie? I'm so sorry.
Hold on.
We got this on tape. This is amazing.
Hi, Mom.
All this and more for
It's
$1.
okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
We did it. I'm sorry. That was all because I needed a cookie. And these are damn good cookies.
You fat fuck.
Who's responsible for the cookies, dude? Thank
Oh, you brought the cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want them.
He brings sweets to everything.
They're.
Dude.
By the way, they're loaded with weed. I forgot to tell everyone that.
Goodbye. It was really great knowing y'all. This is about to get weird, dude.
Yeah. And I am, of course, joking. I would
So
not drug
you're-
you guys without you knowing.
You're
Yeah,
good?
I think that's my turn.
Yeah. All right, Dash, you're up.
Ooh.
Don't
Get
put
a
it
draw
back.
question.
It looked like you're.
No.
I like how you're like, I would not drug you guys without your knowing. That's why I told you after the fact.
Yeah. So I'm in the clear legally.
I pulled 5 of hearts.
5 of hearts.
Oregon is a one-party consent state.
This is there is a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what?
The fucking flood.
Disquieting legend.
Yeah, there is a disquieting legend about this place. What is it?
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
There's a crazy bear in the woods, dude. That walks on 2 feet.
I hear the only thing that can get rid of it is a bunch of other bears.
Yeah. I think I know what I want to do.
Draw it up.
So there's a cave on the opposite side of the bay from the docks. That has a lot of mystery and like intrigue about it. I have my own pencil.
I know, but
Get
you're not
yours.
using it.
I will use. Wait, actually, I don't know where my
Just
pencil
use
when I need
it.
you.
You know what?
Actually, if I
Fuck
can
you.
grab
that,
Fuck
wait.
you.
No, I lost it trying
there
to
it
find
is,
the
it's right
cookie
there.
by your feet.
It's on you.
I got it. I
Okay,
have.
okay.
Get your fucking pencil out of here. Get in there.
Get those legs up.
Lift your legs up, Dash. Fucking get in there, dude.
Get in there, Caleb. Okay, no. So yeah, there's a
I
cave
had a
on the
nickel.
opposite side of the bay from the docks, and it has a lot of mystery and legend around it, and a lot of kids like to play like they like to dare each other to go in there.
Yeah.
And there's rumors that the cave goes to the other side, that it exits out on the other side into like the ocean, but no one's ever gone in there because because like
Monsters?
uh,
Ghosts?
long ago, like some kids have disappeared going into the cave.
Nice.
Every 27 years.
It's just Pennywise. It's just.
Heck yeah, I love
cave.
that.
Do I put it down?
Yeah, draw a little cave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Artist. Let's see how you do this one.
Yeah, I do like that. Like, you know, the
You son of a bitch.
people,
That's
whoever
pretty
was
good.
jumping off the cliff, you know, to show their devotion to this gal, they grew up probably going into
Yeah.
that cave,
Yeah.
Yeah.
daring each other how long they could go, you know, how far they can go in.
Yeah.
This community doesn't have much to do, so
It's all about scaring each
yeah,
other.
yeah.
well,
Naturally,
that's what you did in rural communities, you
Yeah.
know?
Do I just say cave, or is there a name I can
No, you
give
can
it?
just put that. I'm writing all the things down here.
So you can
that
just
there's
draw
a history
it.
of it. So as long as you just draw it, if we forget what things were, I can go back and take a look. But
I just wrote cave.
perfect.
Cool. Okay.
And so now you get to start a conversation, start a project, or discover something new.
What's like a example of like a project?
Do you have the?
I do.
Yeah.
a water wheel for grinding seeds, milling.
You choose a situation and declare what the community will do to resolve it. There is no agreeing or disagreeing. The community simply begins work. As a group, quickly decide how many weeks the project would take to complete from 1 to 6. Remember, you are a small community. It isn't easy or quick to build a house or repair a water wheel. If a project would reasonably take longer than 6 weeks to complete, it will need to be completed in stages. Place a project die on the map with a number showing how many weeks it will take to complete.
And then below there should be a little section that has different examples.
Example situations. There's a dried up well at the edge of town. Mangy wolves have been slinking around in the woods at night. A self-declared prophet arrives. Example projects. You're right. I'm sorry. Example projects. We're converting the abandoned mine shaft into a cold food storage. We're going to send a search party to the city on the horizon to search for food and survivors. We're killing those wolves. We will sacrifice a newborn on the night of the full moon to appease the wind makers.
Do that one.
I don't think we need to appease the wind makers.
But
we don't
we've
have
got
wind
enough
makers
kids
in our town, do we?
We got enough kids running around. I can't get a moment
We need more spooky caves.
of silence.
Thin out
around
those
here.
kids.
I mean, we don't have many situations yet.
True.
Right.
We do have some scarcities. Scarcity of medicine and a scarcity of something else I wrote down. Freshwater.
Freshwater, yeah.
So, yeah, maybe we're sending out foragers to gather herbs, kingsfoil. It's a weed. But it could help with wounds from Morgul blades. I can't remember what he says.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I would start a project kind of pertaining to a scarcity we already have. That would make sense. So, we have a lack of medicine. So we send people to, like, forage, but also we send people to, like, towns nearby to, like, see if they can help or something. Like that.
Yeah. So sending out a group to
Like
go out and
established
find
trade?
medicine.
Yeah,
through
and
foraging and other communities.
kind of like a diplomatic group to establish some kind of trade route with our city, so we can get medicine in.
Hey, Alex, I can hear you writing.
That's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
ASMR.
Yeah, this does feel like ASMR.
What are you, Slim Shady?
How long do we
Anyone?
think that would take? I'm thinking 6.
I do
just
think
because
that
this
that's
place is remote.
especially
3 weeks to get somewhere. 3
Yeah,
weeks.
And
we're
we're
sending
trying to
people
establish
out.
something permanent, so it's like
Yeah.
So 6 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, I think that feels reasonable to me.
I don't have to write anything, right?
Nope. I'll have the project right here.
Cool.
Usually, if we were doing this all like flat and this stayed flat, then you put the dice on the thing. But we're not going to deal with that yet. I have to draw a card.
oh, you get to do it too?
I do.
Yay!
8 of Hearts. An old piece of machinery is discovered. Broken, but perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be useful for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered cursed and dangerous. How does the community destroy it? Interesting.
Oh, by the way,
Sides of
that's
the same coin.
a little bit of sea salt on those chocolate cookies there for y'all.
Oh yeah.
What's in those chocolate cookies?
Poop.
Oh.
But it's covered in sea salt.
What then? Sold. I'm sold.
I think it's just chocolate chips.
Just take it with a grain of salt, my man.
Or it might be
They're super good.
it might be
I don't like
butterscotch.
chocolate.
It might be butterscotch, I'm not sure.
It's super chocolatey.
Is it?
Then I don't want it.
They're pretty regular chocolatey.
How dare you?
No, it's super chocolatey.
I don't know. I had one, but I
It was
followed it
okay.
up with a snickerdoodle, so
Yeah.
it all kind of runs together.
Why does that chocolate cookie
You don't
taste
ha-
like cinnamon and
You
sugar?
know what we
I think I'm gonna do? I think
have an
I'm gonna-
abundance of in our city?
I think I'm gonna go pee.
All right. The old piece of machinery is discovered at the center, at the bottom of the bay.
Whoa.
A couple of
Yes.
chunks of it have floated up. What it is an old platform that would light up,
Like a lighthouse?
like a lighthouse,
Or maybe an oil derrick from days past.
maybe an oil derrick.
Or maybe it came down in the great floods of 393
Wow.
from somewhere else.
Wow.
But it's under the waves. It's hard to
gone.
get to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The kids dive to it all the
Yeah,
time.
there's some magic
damn kids.
that controls it, but no one has known how to use it for centuries.
Yes. Okay.
Project Tick Down.
We'll see if it even
and
comes relevant for my
then-
turn.
To discover something new, a merchant comes into town looking to start some things up. He's heard about the rumors and he wants to get on the ground floor. He wants to start a company of some sort. He hasn't figured it out yet.
I like that.
Our troopers are just taking a break. Why don't you return next week and catch the second half of Spring? In the meantime, why don't you visit patreon.com/in at the end, or go to bit.ly/humblein and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Once our players are done with a quiet year, then their new long campaign begins. Hope to see you next week.